For that reason, welcome back to the Help Coin channel and the XRP community. I value all of you men for showing such a huge amount of love every day. I can't thank you enough. This is a pretty interesting update, and I'm going to explain why I think this is the case. Also, a big thanks to Vet for posting this decentralized identity at the XRP ledger. It's just the beginning of the next steps, which include centralized identity credentials, permission domains, permission decentralized exchanges, and so on. A lot of people forget about the XRP ledger's bigger picture. Everyone is aware of the local token price. And what if I told you that some big players in the business think we'll soon be seeing an altcoin season? That's what it should look like this time for XRP. So sit back, rest, and enjoy the show. Before I do that, though, as always, I want to make it clear that anything on this channel is not financial advice. If you want to invest in cryptocurrency, you should always do your own study first. So we're looking at the market as a whole right now. As we saw on Wednesday, there was a small drop at the beginning of the day. We do, however, still have a little more than 24 hours left. Without a doubt, I think there are about 32 hours left until the end of October, and there is still a good chance that we will see an all-time high for Bitcoin, believe it or not. If you look at the market as a whole, you can see that some coins are having a small drop in value right now because Bitcoin passed. As of right now, XRP is worth 52 cents, which is down about 0.7% against the US dollar and down about 0.9% against Bitcoin. Its 24-hour trading range puts its value at about $958 million. But it's not about what we're talking about. It's about how we're going to talk about some of the things we want to call. But first and foremost, let's talk about this. The CIO of Bitwise, Matt Hogan, says that Bitcoin is going to be worth more than $100. In the event that Trump wins, he also said I might expect an altcoin rally more than a Bitcoin rise. Like I said at the beginning, I know a lot of people who have a strong personal connection to a certain candidate. You can't tell different people that their votes don't matter. Each person has the right to choose who they want to vote for. But it's pretty clear who will have a big impact on the crypto area because the candidate, Donald Trump, hasn't been afraid to talk about Bitcoin, crypto, and making crypto big in the US. There are a lot of fights going on in the crypto area as well, so of course I fully accept that this is true with the BTC. People say that there won't be an altcoin season this time because there are a lot of laws coming into play. But I do agree that if Trump wins, Bitcoin will reach an all-time high. It will then cool off a bit, and that energy will flow into all coins, which is what a lot of people are hoping will happen, which could lead to a good cycle. So let's look at a few other things. I fully trust Bitwise CIO on this, but you also know that this could make a lot of people wonder what will happen if Kamala Harris wins. I still don't think anything will change for crypto until full-on control starts to take effect. Even though Donald Trump is supporting crypto usage, there might not be as much excitement about it now. However, I still think that crypto will get more regulated and clear no matter who wins, but I do want to share this one-of-a-kind thing with you guys because it's a pretty exciting bit of information from the CIO. We'll come back to this a little later. If there is a Solana or XRP ETF, you might really see Ripple-related terms. This is what the markets are betting on, which is Trump's open regulatory regime for cryptocurrencies. This is what Solana and XRP tend to gain the most from. The most important thing is to look at the Congress and decide how it will be made up this time. In light of this, the upcoming US election is very important. However, we are talking about a Solana ETF and an XRP ETF. If you've been watching the show, you'll know that some very large companies have actually filed for Solana. One company, Canary Capital, has filed for Solana ETF today. Why do they need to do this? Why are they doing this? They're doing this because they know that those things will be needed by a lot of people. In the same way that the US election will be an altcoin season, which I'll talk about a bit in this video, Bitcoin is getting ready for a new all-time high. We still have about 2 hours until the daily candle closes, and if it can close above $72,000, we will likely reach an all-time high before the end of October. But if the price of Bitcoin does reach an all-time high, I think Maine will be in the news right up until the election, no matter what happens, whether Trump wins or Kamala Harris wins. Then I think altcoins could go up again this time because of the road, but it depends on who wins. Furthermore, if all coins go up this time, you should know that XRP is much easier to understand this time around in terms of overall confidence than it was last time. Even with all the uncertainty, the last cycle still hit a $2 rate point. So what makes us think that XRP can't hit that market value this time? If the price isn't higher, people will probably say that flow supply is better, which is a valid point to make. But I agree with you if the demand is as high as it was in the last run. I'm talking more than the cycle that's left. With XRP, you never know what will happen. To be honest, the new tests should even be better than the old ones. That's why we're clearly going to keep that in mind. Please let me know what you meant in the comment section below. Also, do you think this is the start of an altcoin season? Do you see how the XRP fee goes to benefit a lot from that? The most important thing I want to know from you guys is if you think we'll see a great cycle. A super cycle is very important. Some people think that this bull market will last until 24. No longer do I believe that, even now. If you've been following the channel from the start, you know that I've been saying that I don't think this cycle goes any further than the top. In January, February, maybe around zone 1. We do, however, want to see how this race turns out. In the next step, we might check to see if there is still room for a little more upside in the cycle. Additionally, think about the second bull market in the crypto area, which was a real bull market that lasted a lot longer. And this time, of course, the police and a lot of big gamers are coming in, which makes me wonder if they will actually let things like these huge assets fall apart the way they have in the past. The scene is changing. So is it for sure that the huge wave is coming? Please let me know in the comments below. And also, please let me know what you think about the US elections and whether you think the market will experience a big drop. Thanks for all the help. I can't thank all of you enough. Please keep supporting, and I'll keep sending you information. We'll see you tomorrow. Help Coin Market, and goodbye.